Patch LaCroix here. You know, there's that posting regarding the tilapia that comes from China, and the issue is that it's fed feces. You know, I was thinking about that because I just read an article in our local paper here, Cecil Whig, about some farmer wanting to use the sludge for his farm, and thinking back to the cantaloupe issue that, you know, almost broke the Rocky Ford cantaloupe sales because of some farmer out further east used sludge on the cantaloupe and causing people to get sick. You know, having to bring out New York's sewage waste and all that stuff for planting to create growth. I mean, if it's that doggone healthy, maybe Bloomberg should, Well, anyway, that's another political issue. But I'm thinking about Trinidad State Junior College had a aquaculture program in which raised tilapia down around Alamosa. Had some farms down there, aqua farms, to teach aqua farming and such. But I'm thinking about this whole issue of why we keep getting our fish from China and why are we running into the problems that we are with that. I mean, we've got farm-raised salmon that looks nasty as all get out. We're finding out that's not good for us. We're finding out the tilapia now is feces filled, and, you know, we're eating that sushi. Man, I'll tell you what, talk about a change in the way we do business. And then, you know, when we're looking at that, and then we're seeing, other issues. Where does our fruit come from? Where do our vegetables come from? And back in the old days, okay, we used to rely on a certain time of the year, and that's when we could get our fruits and our vegetables. We knew when harvest time was, and we practiced with some different ideas. I remember going down to Disney World and seeing some of the experiments that they were doing down there as far as growing plants. But I think about it, we have become a Burger King / McDonald's / Sesame Street type of society in which we want it our way, we want it now, and things change immediately. So what we do is we expect our fish, and even though it may not be, the season's not right for this fish, we expect it to come to us anyway at the supermarket, and we want it now, no ands, if, or buts, and so that's what we're expecting. That's exactly what we want. We want our fish, and we want it now, and that creates a problem. Same thing with our fruits and vegetables. We want it now, no ands, if, or buts. We're not going to wait until harvest time. We want it, doggone it, now. And what we end up with is we end up with turd-filled fish. We end up with nasty groceries. We end up with a lot of stuff that really, quite honestly, not healthy for us. And so, with that in mind, I think what we need to do is really take a good hard look at ourselves and find out in our minds, what is it that we're willing to grow ourselves? Are we willing to grow our food ourselves? Who knows? Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not ready for that. Maybe we're not ready to really accept life as it was back in the early 1900s. Where we got into canning our own food or went out to the farms that we knew were safe, that wasn't using sludge from New York. And, it's bad enough we get a lot of fertilizer from DC, but then when we start using the fertilizer from New York to grow a lot of our stuff, and then we question why we need labeling. I want to know, and there's a lot of stuff here regarding that. Anyway, just my thoughts. That's LaCroix here. You guys have a nice day.